Hey, what's up, everybody? So I just got done with church. First time that I've gone to actual church and listened to the mass and the Word of God for the past couple of years. I mean, I can't remember, to be honest, the last time I was in one. Um, so I'm not going to sit here and lie and try to remember, or even try to remember a date, because I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I was in one. I mean, the last time I kind of remember was being, you know, forced to go to church by my mom, and I didn't really pay attention because I didn't want to be there. But today I wanted to be there. I actually wanted to, to hear and to listen and to learn. So I think this is the first time that I've done that. Uh, I think the first 20 minutes wasn't all that great for me. I think mainly because I was nervous, and obviously there were people that go there religiously, and and go there on on a normal basis every Sunday. So they know the people that are there. So I was obviously new, so there was a lot of people that kind of recognize the fact that I was new. So I've kind of felt out of place. But as time went by, the people that were there were very good at making me feel at home, even gave me like a little welcome packet type of thing, which was awesome. I'm very thankful for that, very grateful. Um, so we talked about trauma today. I made a couple of notes that I kind of wanted to take back home and kind of read through, and kind of help me in my healing of things. And one of the things that I kind of stood out to me was the fact that trauma is defined very differently than I understood it. Right? I used to always think trauma was something like that happens to an extreme, like it's the extreme of pain, right? It's a traumatic experience, when really it just depends how you see it. To me, I never really viewed my dad's passing as traumatic for me, because I just pretty much picked up and went about my life, and did what I had to do. Yes, I cried, yes, I lamented, and yes, I, grieved and everything like that. But I mean, I just pretty much picked up and did what I had to do, right? Pushed away from a lot of people, and so on and so on. So, uh, I didn't really realize. And, now talking to them, and hearing these people give their stories as well, I mean, it was eye opening for me. How going through that traumatic experience with my dad really made me the person that I am today. And again, I'm a person that doesn't trust very easily. I do still try to help out people and try to do my best as a human being to help out everybody that I can. But at the same time, I think I end relationships very quick because of the mistrust, because of the fact that I don't trust. So it's very hard for me. But I learned something new today, um, and hope to take that home, and kind of keep going over it, and keep going over keep reading over it, and see where that takes me. But today I learned, that the truth will set you free, right? Trauma is not my fault. Trauma is not my identity, and trauma is not my future, right? And I am enough. Okay. I think that's one of the things that I struggle wholeheartedly with, right? I think in everything that I've done to date, I feel like it's never been enough. The way that I love, the way that I feel, the way that I show my emotions, the way that I work, the way, just everything about me. I've always felt that it's not enough, because no matter what happens, I always either end up alone, or I end up, not being in the situation I want to be in. So, I always felt like I've never been enough, and I found out today that that in itself is a traumatic experience, right? Feeling like you just aren't enough, and they actually said that. They actually said, the feeling of you not feeling like you're enough, is traumatic. And I was like, wow, it hit me. It hit me because I've struggled so hard with that, you know, struggling with it now, not feeling like I'm enough. And it sucks. But again, I believe it's the first step to the right direction. And one of the things that I also wanted to say, and I have it down on here, is Jeremiah 29:11. The plans I have for you are plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Wow, right? I feel like I always question his plans. Not gonna lie. Um, my dad passing away. Why? You know, the situations that I'm in. Why? Right? When something negative happens. Why? 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 It's always why. You know. Um, I feel like I feel like I need to have an answer to that for some reason. But again, going through today, and figuring out that everything's done for a reason, and everything happens for a reason, and you are molded and sculpted in God's vision of how he needs you to be through these experiences kind of made me a little bit more hopeful for my future. Um, Another one, Job 11:13 through 19. Give your whole heart to God and hold out your hand for him to help. Then you will lift up your face without shame and you will stand firm without fear. Then all your troubles will fade from your memory like water under a bridge. Your life will be brighter than sunshine at noon, and life's darkest hours will shine like the dawn. You will live secure and full of hope. God will protect you and give you rest. You won't be afraid of your enemies. In fact, many people will ask for your help. That hit me. That hit me. That's a long one, but it hit me. Um, Mainly because, again, the feeling of not being enough, right? I felt that with this passage. The whole I underlined lift up your face without shame and you will stand firm without fear. I underlined that because that sentence itself hit me hard, right? Again, the feeling of not being enough, not doing enough, never being enough with all these, these failed relationships that I've had. And, obviously, I mean, with my kids and being divorced and, having to drop them off and feeling alone because I don't have my kids with me, right? I mean, it's feeling like a failure, right? But then again, this is God's plan, and I feel like everything's done for a reason. And yes, it hurts, right? It hurts, but I feel like He's moving things out of my way. He's put people in my life for however long because I need to learn from them and learn from the situations and experiences, And they're really asking the whys. Is asking the whys are irrelevant to this, right? I think I should be asking myself, okay, what did I learn from this? Okay, what can I take from all of this? What can I do to better myself from all of this, right? It just feels great. I think I'm getting a better understanding of things. Today was very helpful, and I really enjoyed, mass today, and I look forward to next Sunday, and hopefully I can take my kids with me, and they can begin the process themselves. So, um, yeah, just wanted to share with you guys and let you guys know how things are going. I mean, I normally I wanted to do this every Friday and kind of give you guys an update of where I'm at. But I think with today and going through the to mass and feeling the way that I felt and honestly feeling like I didn't belong there, but then you know this word came out. I felt honestly when they told us that they were going to talk about trauma. I was like, oh, this isn't for me. Like I'm not. Nothing happened in my life that was traumatic, but yeah, when they went through it and they talked about it, I mean, there's so many things that I've been traumatized with, and I think I've traumatized myself. Um, I think a lot of us are in that situation. A lot of us put ourselves in that situation, but we are enough. I am enough, um, and we just need to do what we need to do to make ourselves happy, right? Whatever it is. I mean, if that's losing out on somebody that you really love, or losing out on a job that you really love, or losing out on a situation, and at the ultimately it'll make you happier and peaceful, then you got to do what you got to do. Um, so I thank God for this message today. I thank God for reaching out to me today. I thank God for sending me the people He sent me for however long He sent them to me for. And today I do, with all the faith that I have and all the faith that I'm starting to gain, um, I do for the people that did me wrong or I felt that did me wrong. I do forgive you. Um, I do. I forgive you. All right, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I'll keep you guys posted on everything else that happens. I'm trying so hard not to keep rambling on, and it's kind of hard for me, but I'm just trying to be very genuine and let everybody know that watches these videos how it's very hard for me because I'm literally starting from the bottom. So um, hopefully, and I'm working toward making things a lot more to kind of build an agenda of how I make these videos and kind of go over the key points of things. But again, it's a learning process, and I'm sorry if you guys are just feeling like I'm rambling on, but I promise I'll get better. All right, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good one.